These people here in Texas are crazy. They pull up to get gas and look. Tiger King. Woo-wee! When you're from Bedford, Texas, and you bring it all into the house. Here we go. Come on, son. Come on, son. What's back that shirt say, Chase? Let me see it. Yeah, boy. Okay, Tiger Team's about to hit the street, son. No playing around. We made our debut up here at Buc-ee's up in North Fort Worth, and boy, let me tell you, son, we have a good route scheduled today for the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds. I'll tell you this, it is an absolute crazy thing going down the freeway. President Trump, please pardon Joe Exotic.
What's up, Chase, Gabby, Sarah, and Allie? I've been with your pops all day. He's a badass and he's getting shit done, and I'm so excited to see where this goes. I love you guys and thank you so much for being fans. It's much appreciated. Big Juicy, Eric Love, the most badass PI on the entire planet, getting shit done. Joe Exotic 2020.
Hey, we wanted to give you a quick update from the second floor of Team Tiger. We are headed to Washington, D.C. Got some great entertainment on board. Creed out of West Texas. Thank you to all the fans that have honked, people with the banners, people with thumbs up, peace sign. We'll see you soon, Washington, D.C. Y'all keep it up. Thank you. You get chased out of the Opry Mills Mall by two of those. It's pretty funny. Yeah, baby! That's Washington, D.C. love right there, son. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. Trump, I might just want to move in. This is nice, son. I'm moving in. Ha ha, guess where we made it? We're in Washington, D.C., son. We are in Washington, D.C. Well, the Tiger team has arrived back in Fort Worth, Texas tonight. 2,750 miles completed. Now we're going to get ready to do some of that hard work. Thanks for all the support. Thanks to all the fans. Most importantly, help free Joe. Hashtag help free Joe. Hey, much love from Team Tiger in Cooksville, Tennessee. We are headed back to Fort Worth, Texas today. Want to give a big shout out and thank you to everybody that's shown us love while we're here. Especially to the folks at the Burger King in Cooksville, Tennessee. Outstanding. Thank you guys again. Be safe. And remember, hashtag help free Joe. We are at Exit 87 Barbecue here in Jackson, Tennessee. And let me tell you, son, I just hit these ribs. It don't get any better than this. If you're coming up the road, hey, looky right there. Looky in the background. We got some more Joe Exotic fans here. If you're coming up the road, you have a chance, stop here at Exit 87 Barbecue. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's so good, I'm gonna go kick somebody. It's that good. Looky, we got the Secret Service. Yeah, man, all the way from Washington, D.C. They followed us all the way from Washington, D.C. They're right here in Fort Worth, Texas. Hey, we love them, man. Question, are you guys single?
Yep.
Shocking.
Who's single? I have a light switch, but
this is taking too long. It's taking too long. Too much. We're gonna take them all for a cruise tonight, boy. We are gonna do it. It's too much. If somebody ever tells you it's too much, it's perfect. Boy. Putting it all on the street tonight. And it is. And it is.
Campaign. He's the mastermind with all the social, all the digital. Thank you for all being our neighborhood leader volunteers. We really appreciate it.
Volunteers that run this, make this thing happen. You guys know that, right? I always say the president's the leader, but you guys are the engine. Thank you for everything you do. For neighborhood team leaders, or fellowship, or volunteers, or door knockers, or phone callers, or anything you do, even social media influencers, whatever you do. Thank you for everything you do. It's going to be all your work that's going to bring this home on November 3rd, right?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Katrina looks hungry.
Thank you, thank you. Look, that's a
We're in it, son. We are in it. Go with it, friend. Hey. Yeah, man.
They threw all those Lasiac and dangerous species on at the end, as is not uncommon in any federal or state prosecution, to add on, to make it look like, oh my goodness, this man's such a bad man, look at all these bad things he did. Even as their own government witness, Dr. Boone, stated, she was asked directly, how many of these cases have you seen in criminal prosecution? And she stated this was the first one.
Now, in the pardon application, he alleges that federal agents and witnesses lied to convict him. What did they lie about?
Well, he certainly firmly believes that the witnesses that testified against him they only had something to gain by his conviction. James Garrison is obviously one that comes to mind. As far as testimony that he stated. And as a matter of fact, as a side note, Mr. Garrison has recently retained an attorney. And my understanding is that he has some mitigating and exculpatory information that he wants to get out.
Interesting. Is there any evidence that didn't come into the trial that could exonerate Joe Exotic, that might convince either a judge or the president that, you know, he got a raw deal here?
Well, one example would be the amount of people that did not testify. It's shocking. Ann Patrick, who was with him all the time, almost 24/7 because of his health condition, She wouldn't come in to testify that the $3,000 that was paid for this, this hit on Carol Baskin was actually paid by her through a PayPal account through the zoo. So it was almost as if Jeff Lowe had stamped the payment for that. John Rinke, park manager for 14 years. He knew everything that was happening at the park. Tim Stark, very good friends with Jeff Lowe. Now in the application, the pardon application, in his statement, it's saying that Jeff Lowe told them, bragged about it, that, we set him up. Joe's a stupid guy. There's a lot of evidence out there that had it been presented at trial, I think it would have made a big difference.
And how about Jeff Lowe? You mentioned him. He got immunity in this whole thing. What do you know about his deal?
Well, I don't know anything about his immunity deal, but I certainly know he seems to skate on drug charges, gun charges, multiple charges, and that's interesting when you look at it in the total picture. As just watching the show, like I've told people before, or people have told me, watching the show, they're like, it's obvious. Well, in the legal side, it's not that easy, but when you do look at it from the big picture, it is obvious that Jeff Lowe came in with the intent to, take the zoo from Joe, and he was going to do it one way or the other. And it started with him and James Garrison talking with the FBI. That didn't work. They never had any exchange of money. So then it had to come back to the $3,000 that was paid to Alan Glover, who ends up going home. And that money again was paid by Ann Patrick, who would have testified to that.
Jeff Hoover, we're out of time. Hope you'll come back on. Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, folks. Stay with us. A lot more straight ahead.
Then we walked Joe out.
Joe Exotic, Tigers Lies and Cover-Up. 2-night event begins Sunday, September 27th at 9.
Question, who's the best high school football team in this area? And hey, who gets the best car wash? That's right. Yep. Well, that's real ugly. That is ugly, boy. That just happened.
Investigator. I've been affiliated and working in law enforcement for the last 34 years. I have a daughter named Gabby. She says, oh my gosh, you've got to watch Joe Exotic. So a private investigator of mine looks at things maybe a little bit different than other folks. I started thinking about it and think, the case is full of injustices. And then Gabby says, Dad, why don't you look into this case? And I told her, I said, listen, he was wrong, and we're going to right the wrong. I think we can get him out.
That's why Team Tiger was put together.
Nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
It's such an injustice that they just couldn't sit back and watch. It is the absolute best of the best.
Thanks for coming, and what got you interested in putting all your time into this?
I like complex cases, I like helping out, I like working, and
You in it for the money?
not making a dime. I do this because I truly enjoy investigating. I like helping out. I want to right wrongs. If there is a wrong available to be righted, I want to do that.
He's the one that brought the team together, actually.
I wrote Joe a letter, and he immediately responded with, Eric, I desperately need your help. And then Ann called me, the power of attorney. And at this point, I knew I had a full basket and I've got to get some help, right? Then I called Francisco and I said, I've got a case for you.
Yeah, you did.
That's exactly how it happened. It's interesting how they did this whole case. When they did the prosecution, they actually did the Tiger aspect of things first, right?
That was for shock and awe.
Right. So county cast that shadow.
Hey, don't embarrass me when you come pick me up. Hey, no problem, dude. I got you. When you tell them you're in a white, old school Crown Victoria, that you actually pick them up in this. Diddy do. Woo-wee! 6500 Denton Highway over here in Watauga. Come over here to the Trump store. See old Mary Talley. She will hook you up. Tell them what you got.
Hey, we're here at the Trump store. We're the only one in Dallas-Fort Worth. Trump store DFW. We got it all. And the military, we give you 10% discount. So see you soon.
Hey, let me tell you something. When she says they got it all, trust me, they got it all. Come see them. We're We're outbound back to Fort Worth, Texas from Washington, D.C. We had a fantastic visit. Met many fans along the way, and especially in Washington, D.C. We're headed back. Thank you for all the love. President Trump, we're asking you, please pardon Joe Exotic. Hey, sometimes you just gotta laugh. Hold on a minute. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Idiot, don't wreck this thing, boy.
How about that D?
Kid ain't got a serious bone in his butt. God, gonna tear it up. Ooh, when you're cruising that north side with the rink.
It's happening.
And the beautiful lady. Dinner in the stockyards. And we got the McLaren and we got the Bugatti. Hey. In Plano at that Donald Trump rally. Ooh, it's gonna be something, son. Well, we're at the North Richland Hills Trump rally and parade around Loop 820. It's a 50-mile circle around Fort Worth. And they said, hey, why don't you come lead the parade? I said, hey, that sounds like a great idea. At the end of the day, let's re-elect President Donald J. Trump. And we're asking President Donald J. Trump, number 45, please pardon Joe Exotic.
Covering the ups and downs of the Tiger King series from the beginning. Recently, I spoke to Tiger King star Doc Antle, who was indicted on wildlife trafficking.
Caleb, let's go.
I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Caleb, let's go.
I'm never going to financially recover from this.
What a beautiful king. 'Cause I saw Tiger, now I understand. I saw Tiger, Tiger saw me. I can give him a home, safe and warm. But the law wants to ban me. Can you tell me who's wrong? Every time they move, every time they breathe, I can feel their power, I can feel their heat. 'Cause I saw Tiger, now I understand. I saw Tiger, Tiger saw me.
And his team says now they believe more than ever. In fact, they've already started making plans for Joe to walk out of the federal prison in Texas where he's being held. So Eric Love is leading the team that is trying to get Joe Exotic sprung from prison with his 22-year sentence. So he's the guy that went to Washington, D.C. with the lawyers. They dropped off the pardon application, and they've been in touch. So here's what Eric told us just yesterday.
Today we received information and multiple phone calls from Washington, D.C. on the pardon of Joe Exotic. We feel that it is going to happen. We hope very, very soon. We're so confident in this. We have set up an exclusive agreement with Heaven on Wheels Limousine and Transportation Service in Dallas, Texas. They have guaranteed a portion of their assets, staff, and vehicles to Joe Exotic's team. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they are on standby for Joe Exotic's release.
Okay, so take a look at this is the limo that they have ready for Joe Exotic's release from prison. Is that, wait, that is a Dodge pickup truck. Is a Dodge pickup truck? Yes. Oh my God. That's the most Joe Exotic thing I've ever seen.
I gotta tell you something. If you want to bet me and let me pick which side I want to be on, whether Joe Exotic gets pardoned or not what's going on in Washington, Charles?
Not taking that bet, because I will
think
tell
he's
you,
going to get pardoned.
everything that we've seen happen in the White House in the last week, the Joe Exotic pardon would be the least shocking.
I know.
So I don't see why it won't happen.
Absolutely. And the fact that now Eric did not say who called from Washington, but we pressed a little bit. It is somebody connected to the White House. I don't think it was the White House that called, but there are lots of tentacles that the White House has out in D.C. and there are people connected to the White House that can deliver these messages. But they have squarely asked Trump for a pardon, and we haven't seen his list. It would not shock me at all.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. The smart money is on him getting this pardon. I mean, remember, this happens. It's very frequent at the end of administrations that you see a binge of pardons on as a president is going out of office. We already saw him commute the sentence of Rod Blagojevich. Bernie Kerik got pardons early in the administration. He's on tilt now.
Joe Arpaio.
Yeah, Joe Arpaio. Yes, I mean, so we've seen this. We've seen him pardon and commute the sentences of unpopular figures. This is on the table, guys. I mean, he's on a firing binge right now. He doesn't think he's going to necessarily be in office unless his litigation really turns around. I think the smart money's on him getting out.
And also, I think I think Trump, at least right now, is thinking that he's going to carry the election was stolen from me through 2024 and run again. I think that's his current plan. Who knows whether that's going to materialize or not. But if indeed that's his current plan, Joe Exotic was the star of Tiger King. Tiger King was a huge
And I'm out here at the malt shop in Weatherford having a great lunch, and then guess what? I'm hungry. I need something to drink. I gotta go to the restroom. We're at the malt shop.
Folks, everybody's been asking for an update on our lawsuit against the U.S. pardon attorney. We filed it here in Fort Worth in the Northern District of Texas. Just yesterday, the judge issued an order requesting us that we amend our lawsuit and inform the court whether the case would be moot, because the court did its own investigation on public records and found that the commutation petition is in fact now on file and reflected on the website. So it does not include the pardon petition, but we have received word from the U.S. Pardon Office that they acknowledge that the President has the plenary power to grant clemency with or without the guidance and assistance of department personnel. In other words, from their own words, that President Trump can do whatever he wants with his constitutional right to pardon someone. So, because the application is and has been with President Trump since September, the President can act on it with or without the recommendation of the Pardon Office. You might remember that we filed a lawsuit to force the Pardon Office to follow the law and forward it to the President for his consideration. Since the President already has it, I guess the point is moot, and the judge asked us to report on that. We reported on that today, that it does in fact, the commutation petition, reflect as a public record, and the pardon application is already at the White House. So we filed a notice of dismissal without prejudice, informing the court that everything is fine, that we don't need him to rule on whether he should force the pardon attorney to forward the application to President Trump. So we're going to ask you all to start contacting the White House. Please encourage the President to get Joe home. Help us free Joe Exotic. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it is a nice day cruising December 27th, 2020 out in Weatherford, Texas. 78 degrees. Something is good. Hey boy, you know it's a good day in Texas, December 27th, 2020. Cruising out in Weatherford, Texas, and it's hot. Got my Creed Fisher on, boy. All right. Really?
Then we walk Joe out. Joe Exotic, Tigers, Lies, and Cover Up. 2-night event begins Sunday, September 27th at 9.
Okay, hey, we are live in Washington, D.C. We got the film crew with us. We got the one and only John Rinke. We got Paul Funks from 3DI Sign and Design.
Large and in charge.
And here we are. We're going to flip the camera so you guys can see what we see.
With the banner right up there, like in front of the ellipse.
Okay. Right where?
Like right over
on
here.
The knoll over there?
Like, so we can get the ellipse behind you.
Sure.
And the crowd.
John, take it. We're going to have to slow down a little bit.
On that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, y'all all right. Let's take a picture.
We're going to try not to bore you, but we want you to see all the people. There's tons of people everywhere. We got the crew with us, everybody with us, all the fucking police are everywhere. Good. We got a bunch of good folks up here. We're gonna go get right in the middle of it. Right here? Do what?
We want to do a photo over here.
Jeff! Boy, there's a sea of people on the other side of this. We're going to stay live. We're going to ask one of the camera guys, will you please hold this for a minute for us? We can stay going live, get this up, everybody can see it. Yeah. Will you hold that for me like that? I got it on reverse, so it's perfect.
Hey, John. Yeah. I'll get lined up.
Chuck. All right, let's go to it.
Get it wherever we're going. Around you?
Yeah.
You hear everything.
You'll get on the easier to walk on that? Yeah. to us. It got ugly there at the end, but Team Tiger is on the jet. We are headed back to Fort Worth, Texas. We pray that everyone in Washington, D.C. is safe. President Trump, we need you to sign that pardon right now, please. God bless. Safe travels to everybody going back from the rally today, wherever your destination is. Be safe. God bless. We're headed back to Fort Worth. Flying on the right seat today. Everybody's in the back. Best pilot on the planet right there, Mr. Travis. And that last car you got, headed to D.C. I just can't get over how many people are up here, Rink.
I know. He's been here a long time talking to you. It's pretty impressive.
Rink, has there been any issues out here today?
You know, we had one hater out here that said we didn't belong, but we're Trump supporters, so I don't know why we don't belong, but, you know, everybody's got their opinion. Other than that, it's pretty peaceful.
Yeah, man. And they just left the suitcase.
Yeah, that's what they did in the park too. They just left it. And the dog said, "What the hell?" What do you suppose that costs, dude?
Poor guy.
Taking up the whole road too.
Yeah. That's incredible. Statue of Liberty, look. Look here, Statue of Liberty. Man, look at all those people.
All the way up that road, dude.
That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. A lot of people. Amazing. Guys in the tree. We love it. Golly, look at that sea of people, man.
There's a dots right there.
Police, law enforcement, you're doing a great job. Great job.
There's no way. This street is packed.
Yeah, that's where we gotta go. Oh no, we gotta go that way though.
We're gonna go that way.
This is the street everybody's gotta go down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
By the way, they've been taking his statue down, but then we signed it.
Let me get a picture of you.
Democrats for Trump.
Look at that. There you go. There you go. That's the legal beast right there. The legal beast.
Rudy, you did a great job.
There's no way.
Let's go, baby.
We can see him on the TV.
I know.
USA! USA! USA!
free. We love it. Golly, look at that sea of people, man.
Right there.
That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. A lot of people. Amazing.
Too, by the way, they've been taking his statue down, but then we signed it.
Let me get a picture of you. Democrats for Trump.
Look at that. There you go. There you go. These vehicles have been heading back into D.C. as we're heading out. As far as you can see, it's blue lights coming.
Blue lights coming down the road. That's crazy.
It is nuts.
See them?
I'm with you, man. Have you seen that? This street is packed.
Yeah, that's where we gotta go. Oh no, we gotta go that way.
We're gonna go that way.
This is the street everybody's gotta go down.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, we're missing some of the big ones.
Yeah, look, they're stopping up here.
Oh, shit.
Look at the
Well, yeah, now we can see normal shit. That's the legal beast right there. The legal beast. Team Tiger has landed in Washington, D.C. We will be going to the rally today to support President Trump. We got John Rinke from the Tiger King with us, and we are headed over there now from the airport. President Trump, please sign that pardon for Joe Exotic so we can get him to his father's funeral Saturday at 2 p.m. We're asking you to put the pen to the paper today, show some compassion, show some empathy, and do what all the American people want you to do, please. Sign the pardon. God bless you. We'll see you at the rally. Kind of an update. We have got all the stickers off except one side over here on the engine cover. Just giving you a quick heads up. It's just about done. We're down to this last piece right here. At the Nashville, let's see what it is. Woo! Oh, hell no. Now we got to go all night. Damn it.